Global EV sales climbed 29% in March 2025. Global electric vehicle EV sales climbed up by 29% in March 2025, driven by robust growth in China and Europe, according to Rho Motion data. The figures highlight a resilient EV market despite trade tensions and policy shifts. Total sales of battery electric vehicles (BEVs) and plug-in hybrids (PHEVs) reached 1.7 million units globally. China led with a 36% sales increase to nearly 1 million electric vehicles, fueled by strong consumer demand and incentives. Europe followed, posting a 24% rise to 0.4 million registrations, with Germany, Italy, and Britain driving BEV growth. Emission targets and regulations helped BEV sales in some of the continent's main car markets, Germany, Italy, and Britain, said Rho Motion's data manager Charles Lester. Tesla China discontinues Model S and Model X orders amid tariff war. In contrast, the USA and Canada saw a modest 12% uptick, reaching EV 0.2 million units, reported Reuters. Growth in North America faced headwinds, partly attributed to USA President Donald Trump's stance on emission standards and new trade policies. The United States implemented 25% tariffs on foreign auto imports starting April 3, which Trump claims will boost domestic manufacturing and jobs. However, analysts predict that Trump's tariffs could impact global supply chains and increase prices while lowering sales in the country. Tesla CEO Elon Musk addressed tariff impacts on X. Tesla sent a letter to the U.S. Trade Representative, noting that certain parts and components are difficult or impossible to source within the United States. The tariffs are expected to raise costs for foreign-sourced parts, affecting EV pricing. China's retaliatory tariffs may further complicate matters. In Tesla's case, China's tariffs could potentially double the prices of the USA-made Model S and Model X, per Lester's analysis. In addition, the European Union and China are exploring minimum pricing for Chinese EV imports to replace last year's EU tariffs, aiming to stabilize trade. Other regions reported a 13% sales increase in EVs, reflecting steady but slower EV adoption. Despite North American challenges, global demand remains strong, particularly in China and Europe, where policy support and market maturity drive growth. As trade dynamics evolve, the EV sector faces both opportunities and hurdles in sustaining its upward trajectory. Source: reposted and summarized from Maria Merano at teslarati.